Our men and women in uniform stand ready to safeguard our territorial integrity and sovereignty, ensuring that our land, rivers, forests, and resources, from gold to diamonds, remain secure from those who might seek to exploit or plunder them. By investing in modern equipment, rigorous training, and strategic readiness, we equip our defense force to face challenges decisively and protect the wealth and potential of our nation. Equally important is our commitment to international law and peaceful resolution of disputes. Guyana stands firmly on the side of justice and legality, utilizing internationally recognized mechanisms to settle disagreements without resorting to conflict. At the same time, we'll continue to build alliances and strengthen cooperation with other nations, fostering solidarity in the defense of our territorial integrity and reinforcing the message that the sovereignty of small states must be protected in international order. We are building modern hangars. We are deploying aerial platforms. We are integrating drones for surveillance. We are strengthening training and improving infrastructure. The vision is clear: to build, deploy, and operate a modern, smart, and resilient force in support of national defense and development. It is through principled positions that we engage with our neighbors. While our defense force stand ready to protect our sovereignty and serve our people, we do so with respect for peace and the rule of international law. Guyana has no quarrel with the Venezuelan people. We have welcomed many of them who have come to our shores in search of a better life. Just as our own citizens would have moved in our dark days of dictatorship, our dispute and the controversy with the Venezuelan state is not born of hatred, nor does it prevent us from seeking to advance our relation. But we will not compromise our sovereignty. We condemn the attacks against our citizens and our military using the Cayuni. We will not tolerate it. But as much as we have our differences with Venezuela, we must make the point that our territorial space will remain a space we will defend, and we will defend it with our partners. We'll defend it with our allies. We'll defend it with those who stand on the side of freedom, sovereignty, democracy, and the rule of law. Our commitment to sovereignty and peace extends beyond our borders. While we defend our territory and uphold the rule of law at home, we also champion these same principles in the wider region, advocating for a Caribbean and Latin America free from threats of any sort. Yes, Guyana supports the aspiration of keeping Latin America and the Caribbean as a zone of peace. But equally also, we support every action and embrace every partnership to cripple transnational crime, the illicit drug trade, and any form of destabilization that threatens the security of Guyana and this region. The settlement of our controversy is before the ICJ. We are guided by the principles of diplomacy, and we respect the international rule of law. We reject all forms of aggression and any attempt to impose solutions through coercion. We insist that peace, dialogue, and international law must define the way nations interact in our hemisphere. At the same time, we are not oblivious to the reality. The reality that our region faces both traditional and non-traditional threats. Our support for efforts to combat these crimes is therefore unwavering, resolute, and steady. It is a reaffirmation of our responsibility to safeguard our citizens, our communities, and our borders. Acting against transnational crime strengthens the zone of peace because security, stability, and the rule of law are essential conditions for a truly peaceful region. By confronting these threats decisively, we protect our sovereignty while remaining fully committed to the vision of a Caribbean and Latin America free from aggression and conflict. It is one thing to advocate for regional peace. It is another to ensure that our own nation is secure and resilient. We will protect every inch of Guyana's territory with vigilance and resolve. We will be smart. We will deploy technology in making our country more secure. We will be adaptable. We will meet threats across wherever they occur, on the land, in the air, at sea, and in cyberspace. We'll equip the Guyana Defense Force with the tools and training you need. The GDF is already the best equipped it ever was in its history, and things will only get better faster. But the true strength of this force will never be measured solely in hardware alone. It will be measured in the character of its officers. It will be measured in the discipline of its troops. It will be measured in your capacity to apply your skills ethically, wisely, and effectively. To the officers of our sister Caricom nations, your presence here is not symbolic. It is strategic. It is essential. The Caribbean looks to Guyana as a partner in stability, in security, and in service. What is forged here in Guyana forms part of a shared regional defense tapestry. It is a fabric woven of trust, cooperation, and mutual reliance. When our nation in the Caribbean stands strong, the entire region is fortified. When one nation in the Caribbean falters, the region is weakened. That is why this commissioning has regional significance. You're not only officers of Guyana, you're officers of a Caribbean community committed to peace and security.